Good morning. My name is Ashutosh Sharma, roll number 2223509. Today I'll be introducing you to formulas. So, formulas allow us in performing arithmetic and various other operations in Excel itself. So, formulas applied on the existing data sets in the existing sheet or another sheet in an Excel file. So, whenever we select and cell, to initiate the formula, either we can type within the cell or there's this formula bar here. So on clicking here, a formula starts with and is equal to sign as it's starting, and followed by the formula we have to apply. Now the data set we are having today is based on the stock prices of various companies like HDFC, ITC, MRF. So yeah, so applying formula is equal to has been put. So here I'll be doing the average of the MRF stock. What was the average price in the first 10 days? So I'll type average. Now for this, after typing the average, it is followed by a opening bracket where you have to select the range. I'll select the range of the first 10 days. Now closing the bracket, and here a formula of average has been applied. So this is an arithmetic operation of average of the first 10 days. Similarly, another one can be, we can find out the standard deviation of the, to know the variation that has occurred in the stock prices of ITC. So here we have to apply the standard deviation. Again, you have to select the size, the sample size, using the bracket. So here is the variation from the mean that has occurred. Standard deviation has been given. This is the introduction to formulas. There are various number of formulas that you can apply arithmetic or any logical reasoning to, where you can know true or false, or you can apply an if statement. Yeah, thank you.
So now one will learn about absolute and relative cell referencing. So our target for this first lesson is we have to find the average price of HDFC over a 1 year period. We have been given the prices of HDFC over a 1 year period. So we simply have to use the average function is equals to average, and then select the text which we have to take it as an average. So that is B2 to B252, and after we select that, we get the average price for the HDFC stock. Now we have to find the same for Reliance, Tata Motors, ITC, and MRF. So now instead of repeating the formula over and over again and finding for all of these, what we can do is we can drag our cursor to the bottom right side of the cell over which the formula we have used, and we can drag the cursor till all of these files from B to F. Now what will happen is the formula will be applied in all of these cells, and it will modify it. So from B to C, when we dragged it, it took the average of C252 to C2 to C252. Similarly for Tata Motors, it will take the average of D2 to D252, and this will be the same case for ITC and MRF as well. Now what we learn, this is relative cell referencing, because the cell reference is changed when we drag the cursor. Now we have another exercise. We have to find the amount of return for all these stocks. So we have been given the returns here. The portfolio return for HDFC is 2.4%, and for Reliance is 2.9, for Tata Motors is 9.3, and ITC is 14.79. Now, given a portfolio size of 10 lakhs, our task is to find out how much amount return has each of these stocks given. So we we have to use a simple formula is equals to the 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 amount, the portfolio size, into and the portfolio return. So this will give us the amount of return that we have gotten, and this is in percentage. So obviously we have to change this answer to a number, and this is the amount of return that this stock has given. Now we have to find it for all these stocks, but the problem is if we did the same thing that we had done earlier and we drag it like this, the answers will come zero. This is because 10 lakhs here, it isn't available in all of these cells. So what the function does is, in in the J column, what it will do is the formula that has been applied is J263 into J257. However, we want to use only H263 and there are no other values. So what we have to do is we have to basically index the value. We have to freeze this value so that we have to freeze the cell H263 so that that stays constant and only the other values change. So for freezing the value, we have to apply dollar signs. So what we have to do is we have to apply dollar signs here before and after H, and now this will freeze the value. So this will freeze the cell, and this won't make a change in the first answer. But now what will happen is that when we drag this across to all the values, we'll get the answers that we are looking for. So this is absolute cell referencing. Because we froze this cell by putting dollar signs, we could do this even though H263 was constant.
Hello everyone. So I am Divyansh and I'll be teaching you about the right, mid and the left functions of Excel. So you can see I have some numbers over here. These are the register numbers of our class. And I'll just show that if you want to use right, mid and left function just to see, particular values in place of these 7 digit numbers which are here, I'll show you how to do that. So for example, the number over here is 2223501. And in cell B1, I just want to see the number 01. So I'll be using the right function, which is equals to, you just type right, you press tab, then here text. So in text, you have to select the cell which you want to use the function on, which is A1, then comma. And from the right, how many values you want, you need to type in the numbers. For example, I want only 0 and 1 from the right, so I'll type in 2 values. I'll close the bracket and I'll press enter. So I'll see 0, 1. Now, if you want to see it for all the values, you don't need to type right function and again. You just need to go to the bottom right corner, see the fill handle. It changes the crosshair to a minimize black color, and you just double tap on it, and you'll see the value filled in for all the other cells. Okay, so this is for the right function. The same way you can do for the left function. So for example, if I want to see only the first 3 digits, that is 222, I'll just use the left function, type left, press tab, again select the cell you want to use the function on, and I need only the first 3 digits. I'll press 3, close the bracket, enter. So now it will show me the first 3 digits for all the cells over here. Again, you use the fill handle, double tap, and you can see it for all the other values as well. So now we'll be using the mid functions. For example, in the 7-digit number which is over here, 2223501, I only want to see 35 in the box in B1 cell. So what I'll be using the mid function, which is equals to mid. Then I'll press tab. Now here's a little bit of difference in comparison to the left and right function. I press the cell I want to use the function on, then comma. Now I need to press this start number. So from the left, you need to calculate the number of digits where you want to start the mid function from. And if you're using, for example, there's a space in between any of your text or number, you need to calculate space as 1 digit too. So for example, 2223501, I need to start from 3. So 3 is located at first, second, third, and fourth digit of the cells. So I'll type 4 and comma. I only need to see 3 and 5, so which is 2 digits starting from the midpoint. And I'll close the bracket, press enter, and there's 35. Now again, if I use this fill handle, it'll show 35. Now the last thing is combining the mid function to replace certain values of our cell. So for example, I only want to see 35, and I want to replace triple two and 01 with this sign, that is the star sign. So what I'll be doing is I'll be combining the mid function equals to, use double inverted commas, and specify what I need to change the values with. For example, I want the 222 to be replaced by 3 stars over here. Now I'll close the double inverted commas, use the AND function, all right, and type mid, press tab. Again, the same thing. specify the cell I want to use it on, comma, the starting number, which is 4, because I want to see only 3 and 5, comma, because there are, all right, close the bracket. And the next thing is I want 0 and 1 again to be changed to the star sign. So I'll be using AND function, and then again use double inverted commas, star, close the bracket, and press enter. And now you see that I have changed all the 222 values to a star sign as well as the 01 values, and I can see only 35. Now if you use the fill handle, you can do that. That's it about the left, mid, and right function. Thank you.
The upper, lower, and proper, and concatenate functions are what I'll be talking about today. These are basic string functions, and this is how the upper function works. The upper function basically converts all the letters in the text to the uppercase. So to use the upper function, press upper, and then you enter you select the text, close the bracket, and it converts the entire text to the uppercase. And similarly, the lower function converts the entire text to lowercase. The lower function is used like this. Select the text and close the bracket, enter, and it converts the entire text to lowercase. Now the proper function will convert the string to the proper case. For example, the first letter in each word will be capitalized and the rest will be in lowercase. Now to use the proper function, you will type tab and then select the text and close the bracket, enter. So as you can see, it converted the first letter. It made the first letter capital and the rest of the letters in lowercase. Now the concatenate function is an Excel formula that merges multiple cells of strings into one. For example, if you want to join the bear and the bull functions, the bear and bull box cells here, you will type press equal to bracket equal to, and then yes, so the concatenate function, to use the concatenate function, you'll put equal to, and then you will type you can type concatenate. Bro, can you stop?